The court will now hear the final arguments. The prosecution may proceed.
But then, something unexpected happened. The moment the judge looked into Daniel's eyes, his hands began to tremble. His expression changed instantly, as if he had just recognized someone he had never expected to see again. Confusion spread across the courtroom. The prosecutor lowered her files. The defense attorney stared in disbelief. Even the reporters stopped writing. No one understood why the judge had suddenly become so emotional.
What had the judge seen? Why had the courtroom fallen into complete silence? To understand the truth, we have to go back exactly 24 hours.
Make sure to get detailed shots of the markers. Yes, Detective, capturing everything. Good, let's preserve the integrity.
Detective Mark Hayes carefully examined every piece of evidence. Fingerprints were collected. Photographs were taken. At first glance, everything pointed toward one obvious suspect.
Zoom in on Brooks. He's on the move. Pause it, right there.
Confirmed, it's him.
Alert all units, move now. Daniel, you have the right to remain silent. I understand.
Let's go. This way.
Easy does it.
Breaking news, an arrest has been made in the Wilson murder case. The suspect is Daniel Brooks. His mugshot has just been released. Our team is on the ground. We'll bring you the latest. Stay with Court Nova for live updates. These photos place him at the scene. The timeline is clear. No alibi. This evidence will ensure a conviction.
The timeline doesn't match.
Ignoring the late hour, James made a decision that would change everything. If the evidence was lying, then somewhere out there, the real killer was still free. The trial officially began.
All rise.
Cameras filled the courtroom, reporters watched every move, and millions across the country waited to hear the evidence that could decide Daniel Brooks's fate.
Members of the jury, this surveillance footage places the defendant at the scene. Watch as he walks toward the house. He's going right to the door. Observe his face closely. The fingerprint evidence is conclusive. 8 matching points tie you to the vase.
That doesn't prove anything.
The broken shards confirm it.
I saw him. Daniel Brooks, he was there. He did it. I saw him.
The timeline shows a clear discrepancy. This entry is inconsistent. Objection, Your Honor. Relevance? It directly contradicts the statement.
As James reviewed the evidence again, one detail caught his attention. The timeline didn't seem to match the official police report.
Footprints in the garden. They lead towards the house. The wind's covering the tracks. Smudges on the window. Signs of a struggle. They were in a hurry. Detective Mark, take a look at these marks. The transfer is irregular. It suggests a secondary contact. These transfer marks are unusual. Someone else was involved.
Welcome back. We're following the Daniel Brooks trial. The prosecution has focused on the timeline of events. The defense is challenging the witness credibility. We'll continue to monitor these developments. Is Brooks guilty or is he framed? Public opinion is shifting from guilty to doubt. Social media is exploding with calls for his release.
New evidence suggests he may have been framed.
The crowd now believes he's innocent.
Look at this photo. It links to the Brooks file. Yes, and the timeline matches. I'll connect it here. This pattern is key. Let's see what's in this old box. Wait, there's an unopened envelope. What? That's impossible! Let's see what's in this. My God, look at these. This changes everything. James, look at this. The notes are highlighted. What am I looking at? Right here, possible cross-contamination. Contamination? That invalidates everything. Your Honor, I move for a brief recess. New evidence has come to light. On what grounds? It directly impacts the case, Your Honor. I'll consider it. Order! I will have order in this court. The motion is granted.
The DNA profile on the screen matches the evidence. The fingerprint comparison is conclusive.
This is a critical conflict.
The timestamps don't match.
This invalidates the evidence.
Determined to uncover the truth, Detective Mark searched every remaining surveillance recording. He refused to believe that the missing minutes had disappeared by accident. Then his attention shifted to a forgotten car parked across the street. Hidden behind the windshield was something no investigator had noticed before.
Careful, it's loose. Got it. This could be our break.
The memory card was still intact. As the files began loading, every second felt like an eternity. The truth was finally within reach.
Back inside the courtroom, Judge William Stone looked at Daniel once again. Suddenly, a long-buried memory began to return. A memory from 20 years ago. The sounds of the courtroom slowly faded away. In the judge's mind, the past came rushing back, revealing the beginning of a story that neither he nor Daniel could ever forget.
It's okay. You're safe now.
I was so scared, Daddy.
Everything's stable here. Thank you so much.
While adults stood frozen in shock, 12-year-old Daniel guided a frightened little girl to safety. His courage that day would never be forgotten.
Thank you, son. You were so brave.
I was so scared, Dad.
I know, but you did great.
I'm happy we're all okay.
I remember those days so clearly. The warmth of family, the simple joys, it all comes back to me now. Your Honor, I have new evidence to present. Connecting the card now. This is footage from the building entrance. States Exhibit 2015 surveillance from October 26th. The suspect approaches the residence.
Objection. That footage is heavily edited.
Overruled. Proceed.
Faced with undeniable evidence, the victim's nephew could no longer hide the truth. His silence came to an end, and the courtroom finally learned what had really happened.
The charges are dismissed. Oh, thank God. We did it. Thank you. Court is adjourned. The court has reached its decision. Yes, Your Honor. Justice is served. You are free. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you. Congratulations. This is your victory. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you all. Congratulations. Well done.
As Daniel walked out of the courthouse beside Judge William Stone, one message echoed far beyond the courtroom. True justice is never complete until the truth is finally heard.